Hello and welcome back to another video from Average FPL. We're just going to do a quick one today reviewing game week 18. The reason it's quick is because we had barely any matches going on. We had 4 games overall, 6 games getting called off. So we'll do a preview video for game week 19 and go into a bit more depth in terms of how to play this whole fixture cancellation thing. Um, in the next video. So today, just really wanted to go over my team, how I've been doing in the last game week. So I went down about 100,000 places, which isn't too bad. My actual point score was above average. I think the overall points, the average point score was about 34. I got 38. I also managed to get through in the first round of the England Cup. I got knocked out of the overall cup in the first week, but yeah, I got through the first round of the England Cup, so cannot complain with that. And yeah, I went down 100,000 places, but I just think, at this stage with all these games getting cancelled, it is really a lottery. And if that's you, if you're worried about your rank, just don't panic. Remember, although these games are getting cancelled now, there's nothing you can do about it. You're just going to have to ride it out. And remember, the games that are getting cancelled will get replayed at some point. So it's not like you've lost these points forever. Obviously, in an ideal world, you would have 11 players playing now just in the teams that are playing, and then you would then swap them out for the players that are going to have double game weeks later on. But we just can't predict, and it really is just comes down to luck sometimes. You can't blame yourself if you put players in a team that at the deadline they're going to play, and then 2 hours before the actual kick-off, the game gets called off. That's what I did with Chris Wood. Brought Chris Wood in, like he was going to play. I actually had 3 Burnley players, all looking good, and then 2 hours before kick-off, the Villa game, it's cancelled, and it's frustrating. But to be honest, I had 2 free transfers. I used one of them. That transfer would have just gone in the bin anyway if I hadn't used it. So, it happens. There's lots of bigger problems going on, at the moment before your fantasy league team comes into play. But don't worry too much about it. Just treat it as it is and try and just, you know, ride out any surprises and the roller coaster that you're faced with. So in terms of the actual points, I didn't do too badly with the players that played. Smith Rowe scored, Son scored, clean sheet for Edison, Trent returned, Jesus got an assist, Captain Salah, and he didn't return, but it is what it is. I think if you captain Salah, you're playing it safe anyway, which is what I was doing. And I really think, if you captain Salah basically to stop everyone else getting miles ahead if he does return. With the Africa Cup of Nations coming up, I think that's quite interesting where people are going to go from players like Salah going forwards. But again, we'll talk about that more in depth about when it comes around. But yeah, not devastated with my game week. I feel like I'm in a reasonable position right now overall. Would always like to be higher and went down in some mini leagues as well. But if someone in your mini league is going to captain Cancelo, who scores 15 points and then doubles it, I feel like that's fair play. That's a great shout. Um, and you deserve points for just having the sheer guts to do that. Anyway, yeah, that's my team. That's how the game week's gone, and yeah, hopefully just listen to the advice. Don't worry about it. Just take it as it comes. Don't let it affect your Christmas or anything daft like that. Um, just enjoy it and see how it is. But equally, don't lose hope. Don't say, "Oh, I've done rubbish. I'm just going to give up." With fantasy, just ride it out. See how it goes. You never know what's around the corner. You could have a really big game week if you just persevere with it. You know. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.